So, everybody in chat, pop quiz. Who wins? Veigar Sona versus MF and Leona? I need your answers in the next 5 seconds. What's going on, Elfba? Alright. I'm going to check this bush and die for it. I'm going to face check this bush and die for it. That is correct. Misfortune and Leona should always win this lane. So if we know that they're stronger than us 2v2, and we have 2 scaling champions, Veigar and Sona, is there ever a reason why we should be trying to fight them 2 versus 2, when we can just win the game by doing nothing at all? So we can play around our range opportunities, as long as we know that Zenith Blade is an opportunity, but we shouldn't ever be giving them a window to trade, because then we just lose a lot of pressure in lane. So it's always safer for us to hit the level 6 mark and just scale. If we try to win early on and we lose, then they're going to snowball and my entire team's going to lose because of it. So we're going to run through lane, because there's a chance we do just instantly die there. And it looks like it is a bot leash. I think he's in the bush right now. But as a Veigar, all you really want to do is make sure that you're autoing minions to create +2 AP scenarios. So, is my Sona playing correctly right now? By walking forward into auto range of a Misfortune? She is not. So that play is only okay if I'm also in a position to auto the MF, because it is a melee support. But when she walks up like that, without me being in a position to capitalize, we're just losing damage for free. Like, her losing half her health like that just does not do anything for us whatsoever. So, if they're level 2, is there ever a reason why we should be walking up to somebody who has range advantage with stun? There is no reason whatsoever. So, what she's doing right now is she's inting. Like, she has no clue what she's doing, she's just playing on autopilot, and then she makes a surprise Pikachu face when she's forced to burn Flash level 1. Like, the wave is going to come to us no matter what, so why do we need to put ourselves in a situation where we're going to lose without exchanging anything at all? It's just, it's boring gameplay, it's lackluster, thoughtless. If she breathes, she's a thought. She doesn't die? Wow, that's sad. What a waste of a teleport. What an awful teleport. It's alright, I'll just push bottom. So, would they have been able to dive us if my Sona didn't burn everything level 1? The answer is no, they would not have been able to dive us. They would have traded like 2 for 1. So, her playing like this has already put us in a situation where we are playing from a deficit. And when you are playing a scaling matchup, it is okay to play from behind, but you should not be playing into their win condition when our win condition does not line up. So she is effectively trolling. She doesn't understand what she's doing, she doesn't understand why it's a mistake, and that's why she's going to continue losing games. No, yeah, that's unlucky. I bet you she's been Q spamming this. Yeah, okay. This wave should have rubber banded, so the only way it doesn't rubber band is if she's messing up the wave on purpose. Kindle Gym Power Spike. Yeah. Normally I'd go double Amp Tome here, but considering we got dived at level 2, I'm kind of scared of the whole concept of, you know, getting dived again. I'm going to pull the wave up here. All we want to do when we're playing a scaling lane is make sure that the lane is as hard as possible to gank. That's it. As long as the lane is hard to gank, then the jungle's not going to come. If they can't tower dive, then he's not going to come. Are we losing pressure mid? The answer is yes. But can my Sona do anything to match? No, so it doesn't matter anyways. Either way, somebody's going to get punished, and it's not going to be us. You're so hot when you make smart plays in game. Thanks, Bot. Should probably do it for the 10 gold on our support item. Yeah, trading flash for 10 gold is like always worth it, in my opinion. So we're in a dangerous spot here because we're slow pushing, but we do have a minion wave advantage, so it's not the worst as long as we're actively playing around our minions. Because we do want to crash this wave. We don't want to give them the chance to freeze it. Fortunately, we got a sick wall cancel on the Leona E. Once again, we can't let them take this wave for free, so we don't make sure that the wave doesn't freeze on their side. We do know where the jungle is, though. It's not the worst. Alright, so they pushed back to us, which means that we're now in a winning position. The wave state is favoring us. We don't know where the jungle is. All we need to do is be patient, because as long as the wave comes to us, we're in a significantly safer spot over here than if we were in the middle lane like this. They can't dive us without Leona 6, so it makes no difference whatsoever if we're under tower or not. I'm at 42 AP at 7 minutes. Unfortunately, we are going to lose bot side to this invade, but we do move first, so if we return on this, we're going to win. Okay. They try to contest it with a losing bot lane, and then they're wondering why we lost it. So if you're a player who makes a decision that is incorrect on purpose and then complains, then it's your fault. Alright, I'm going to reset. I'm just going to grab some boots. Oh wait, I can't grab boots. Unlucky.
My god, he's a simp.
It's fine, I've got TP. But once again,
he's a simp.
What is our purpose in this lane? Are we a scaling champion? Are we even farm with a misfortune? Is my support going Spell Thief into Relic and having less gold? Yes, she is. Yo, thanks for the follow, Lavender Timoff and Timoff, sorry, and I was Vesta. Appreciate it. The way you explain things is super informative. Thank you. It's because I'm trying really hard on this one. Next game, I'm probably just going to flame my teammates. Should probably be a coach or something. Yeah, that's an insane thought, honestly. Would buying Cloth Armor have been a good move here? Yes. I'm greeting really hard because buying a Cloth Armor does delay my Everfrost. And Everfrost is like my pivotal spike item. I have not been playing in a way where Cloth has mattered because I've always been playing extremely safely, right? So if I'm buying a Cloth Armor, it would be with the intention of trying to like 2v2. But if I'm not trying to and I'm just trying to scale, then it doesn't really matter whether I have that Cloth Armor or not. It's all about having effective combat stats for what you're trying to do. If I go first item Sapphire Crystal and then trying to all-in somebody, then of course I'm naturally going to have less damage than I should. Now we're going to crash this wave because we're in a bad spot. I'm going to put a ward down before we go in this position. She almost killed herself. Okay. We're going to clear this ward. Is the enemy team playing correctly? The answer is no. When you are an ADC and you have a winning jungle and you have a winning support, is there ever a reason why you should be mindlessly pushing the wave with no thought of how to like capitalize on it? So this Misfortune and this Leona deserve to lose. Like the way they're playing lane is so excessively awful that it disgusts me. It unironically, it's so bad. Now, unfortunately, they have 4 ultimates, and my Leona doesn't use Flash, Exhaust, or ult. Now, this scenario should have been a 2 for 2. The only reason why this is not working is because my support is actually not playing the game. So if you're going to play Sona and you're going to play early aggression versus a losing 2v2, I just need you to understand that you are a complete waste of space on this team right now. This is kind of just unacceptable, not using exhaust, ult, or flash when you're being ganked. It's a 5-minute cooldown, we're playing to scale, like you can use it, it doesn't matter. We're not in a position where we're getting ganked anyways, often. So really, just like, I'm playing 1 versus 2, honestly. 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4. It's just really boring. Miss Fortune gets back to lane. She right-clicks minions because she has no clue what she's doing. We get rewarded. I now have boots. I am a lot harder to gank. I could have flashed earlier there, and I also could have probably killed one, but... I'm gonna die as a result of this, probably. Oh my. You have exhaust and you have ultimate. So we can kind of just assume that our support is not trying to win. It's just a natural assumption. If you're the support in this position and you're making this same mistake over and over, you're just not actively playing the game. There's really no other explanation. Am I actually getting dived? Or what? I'm fine with them engaging me on me right there, because I can just kill the Aatrox instantly. I'm using my Dark Matter to get HP low, so I can Q for double AP. They're in this bush, we instantly lose. Just got Merc Treads, what can you do? My Lucian was not moving the whole time. Wow, I actually died to that. Yo, she actually just hit me for like 1,000 damage off balls alone. That's nutty. Why no hit minion when can hit minion? League players. That is a true and factual statement. This game is honestly extremely weird. I don't know if I should be going Merc Treads because they do have 2 forms of long range CC, but at the same time I could just go Lucidity Boots and flash more often. I'm gonna buy Ruby here at a pink. At this point, we are crashing bot tower. I can catch mid, but I'm sure my Lucian's gonna flame me, so... Might be fishing for stacks. I mean, if you're fishing for stacks causes you to die or instantly lose lane, then you should not be fishing for stacks, right? As a general assumption. Alright, so we can actually kill Miss Fortune now. If I land Everfrost, she just dies. But she's also got really high base move speed because she is Miss Fortune. So unless we do damage to her, I can't really do anything. I'm fine with them engaging on us in this choke right now because we do win this fight 2v2 right now. Alright, we're good to go. You like getting in the face with balls? Yeah. I'm kind of scared of Aliena being in this bush, so I'm going to ward that. I can use Dark Matter for vision. So had I audited her once there, she would have died because I have Electrocute, but I misplayed. Alright, we should be resetting here. Syndra's killing herself. Makes no sense. But, like, none of this shit matters, honestly. I'm gonna farm one more wave just because. But, like, if Graves comes over this wall, he can kill us. Alright, so at this point, Cosmic Dance, or Cosmic Drive is really good. I do want the boots. They're not itemizing as much magic resist, so I'm going to go Sork Boots here, and the reason why is because I want to one-shot people when I land my cage. Going Lucidity is a really safe option if I'm really concerned about, you know, my summer spell usage. But I genuinely think that I can one-shot the Graves, Syndra, or the Misfortune if I'm playing properly. So Sork Boots enables me to do that. I do have TP if they turn this, so I'm going to be looking topside, but I'm going to take bot tower 100%. So if we know that they're playing around topside, where could the enemy team be right now if there's two top? The answer is bottom, right? So all we need to do is make sure that we don't die in exchange for this, because we're getting stuff for free top as long as we live. If we die here, then it's just we suck. Okay. We get the objective. We know for a fact that everyone's missing on the map. We're just going to go and rotate. Now, going for river here is the stupidest thing that you could do. I'm going to do it anyways. Him TPing is also extremely stupid. But I'm going to kill this bitch. Sit down. Alright, I'm going to reset. I'm going to grab another Kindle Gem, and basically all we really need to do now is siege mid so we get control of Cloud Drake. We're also going to swap to a Farsight, because Farsight allows us to contest objectives from farther range. I don't have to go melee to put a ward down. 2 Kindle Gems? Hell yeah. Cosmic Drive, I just need the extra move speed so I can land shit. The double spike. Did she know she didn't have ult? She did have ult. She ulted me there. I just knew that I am Everfrost and Ruby Crystal. Like, there's no way I die there. You know which HP items I have? Okay, so they're TPing mid. They're wasting a bunch of resources right now. As long as our team doesn't die randomly for free, we're in a good spot. I just CC'd the hell out of these people, dude. Alright, Dragon is free. We can also take mid tower. I just need one person to come with me. But Veigar is really good into melee champions because they're unable to get by the box. So if you're playing into a relatively short range team, then Veigar just destroys. Because how can they ever enter your spear? They can't. There's just no option for them. Like, ulting there isn't even necessary. Got flash, yeah. I'm dead here. Unlucky. Yeah, we greeted. I mean, after the first, like, 3 kills, like, pushing mid doesn't do anything. Like, we just need to reset when I have 2,000 gold like that. Quite amazing how you come back from laning with your Sona. Well, she is a really good scaling champion with a lot of potential, but there is now a Baron threat here, so that is the biggest concern. I'm gonna kill this bitch for Sea's Exterminate. Yeah, I know exactly. Like, once you've finished Everfrost and Sorcerer Boots, if they do not have No Mantle or an HP item, and I mean this, if you land a single one of your CC skills, they die. There's no in between. Like, they just die. I just TP to get vision, honestly. We should be taking top tower here. Lucian's obviously going to be upset because I took his lane, but I just want to make sure they weren't sneaking Baron. So nobody was checking it. Alright, we see one person topside of mid because they just did Scrying Plant. Alright, it's just free. I got an assist there because I hit him with the scrying plant, which gives vision, which gives assist. Or just burning all their summer spells on repeat. We just need to be careful about the MF ultimate. That's it. So we're going to take top tower here, or Baron. We have really good vision control around this objective, so it's completely fine to do it. But Dark Matter does almost like 500 damage per iteration, so... At any given point, we can just zone people out of the pit. Unfortunately, I'm getting minion blocks, so like I'm trying to E over the wall and it's sending me the other way, which is why I'm missing the cage right there. So I should be clicking towards the wall before I use my E like that, and I would be able to hit the Leona at least. But chasing here doesn't do anything. We already have the objective. We just want to make sure we grab something off of it, like mid tower. And then we can just reset and siege. Now, the hardest part about this matchup is I can't hit MF when she's out of combat. It's just really hard. It's like if they all enter my range, oh my god, dude, the minion block is unreal. It's okay, we have Sona heals. We take this and we recall. I could stop my recall and help them, but they deserve to die if they go for that. That's on them, not us. They're actually TPing behind, I just don't know where. Veigar is so fun in my opinion. Veigar is a fun champion. Veigar is very, very fun.